Welcome back, Rabbit Crew. Yeah, just doing a short video. Kinda curious to see what I get. I saw a few of the previews. I have a box on the way in the mail, so just trying to kind of get a vague idea of what my opponents are going to be throwing at me. Snow Shapeshifter. Ugh. I don't even care. I see who's on it. Alright, that's pretty cool. That's actually a really cool land. That's cool. That'd be really good in any enchantment ADH or enchantment brawl. Nice. Oh, they brought back the Stainful. Nice. He's a badass looking little dude. Still looking for a Viking though. I haven't seen. Yeah, there's no Vikings. I haven't seen any. I like it. Oh, it's a cleric. Oh, that's gonna make a cleric deck really good. Pretty good stats too. 4 for 4/4. It's pretty solid. Draw a card. Okay, so all these get to draw cards for the colors. I'm sure red and white really appreciate that. Target from the top right library. Turn on one from his owner's hand. Flying first strike. That's pretty good. And these, yeah, I just wasn't really feeling this set. I kind of dropped off the radar when it came to watching the whole trailer, like spoiling cards. I usually am really excited about this type of stuff, and I don't know. The more cards I saw, I was like, oh, that's alright. That's okay. Like, oh, that's garbage. Oh boy, that's gonna be awkward. Oh boy, like, yeah. So, this is like the first set I didn't get the pass. Like, yeah, I can... Oh, nice. The Demon Rogue. He's pretty good. I don't know about Boast Mechanic. Kinda iffy on that. But no, like, you can see here in the store, I still haven't gotten the, like, whatever. I couldn't care less about it. I just went and bought packs with my coins and gems and just called it good. Like... Let's see. The Shepherd, return permanent card 2 or less. That's okay. I like that. I like those that coloring on the wings. That's really cool. Another cleric enters the battlefield. One counter on it. That's pretty good. Squash. Creature has 0 power. Yeah, keep this. Okay. Can't block alone. Enters a battlefield, draw a card, death touch. Yeah. cool, and they brought the other half of these lands. That's one thing I did catch. I was like, oh, cool, they showing love to the other lands. Snowland 4/4. Okay. Invasion of the Giants. Some cool art. And blah blah blah. Strider. That's 2 damage. Huh. That's funny looking. And another smash to. Sheesh, how many? That's 3 mythics now. Nice. Oh, there we go. Gain 2 life for each foretold card you own. Okay, so this is definitely like a foretell holder. Okay. Turn target card with foretell from the graveyard to your hand. Yeah, this is just like if you're running a foretell deck, this is like the main card to be playing. Nico defines destiny. I don't give a rat's ass. Alright. Turn target creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. It's also an elf. That's pretty cool. With a foretell. That's awesome. And they're giving them like a Viking-esque send-off. As Viking funerals usually are in the boats, and the guy with the bow and arrow lights it and catches it on fire when it's out at sea. Well, the warrior looks like a Viking, but it's called a warrior, so it doesn't count, because it looks like a Viking, but it's a warrior. And dies. Okay. This too. Actually, this looks more like a warrior than anything else. This guy with the braids on his beard, yeah, he's Viking-esque. Like, that's the most Viking card I've seen. It's a token. Oh boy. Enters the battlefield. Each opponent discards a card. Okay. Another cleric. They're really showing a lot of love towards clerics. It's insane. Scarecrow. Foretell 0. Huh. Okay. Another zombie cleric. Another cleric in general. Let's see. Sacrifice this. Edge. Negative. Snowlands. Cool. Oh. Guessing this is Odin, because Odin had a thing with crows. Gets +1/+1 for each card in your hand. Each foretell card in exile. Your instant. Choose a card type and reveal 2 cards from your library. All those cards reveal this way. Choose the bottom of your library. Or you can play it as a creature. Okay, so you cast the bird, it pings your opponent, you scry 2, then it goes back to your hand as a god, and then the god goes and you cast him for 5, and say a card type, and then as long as you scryed it to the top, you get those cards. Yeah. But if you're going up against a discard strategy, he's not such a strong god. Like, yeah, he's tough if you have, like, no hand size, because he could be like a 12/12. And giving how many foretold cards. I mean, yeah, it's good, but he's not indestructible. Like, most of the gods in the past have been indestructible, or they have this thing where they die and they go to the top of the library. Like, they're really difficult to kill. And these ones seem pretty, meaty. They've got some flesh on their bones. They've got some flesh on their bones. Let's see, replicating ring. I think I saw this one. And at the beginning of your keep, put a night counter on it, then it has 8 or more. It's like midnight clock. Return 8 color, okay. Destroy creature, foretold, scry 2. Okay. So it's murder. With foretell, with a scry. A priest. A Viking boat. Okay. A Viking hammer. You can get treasure tokens that make mana. Alright, whenever you hit them. So you have to put it on something that has, like, trample or flying. It's a wolf. I should have named it a dog, though, to help out the dog tribal. But wolf's cool. Nice. I'm more excited about the lands than anything else in this set. Undead Viking, but it's a zombie berserker. What the hell's going on here? Pay 3, create a 2/2 zombie, 2/2 and menace, quick for 4. I like these lands too. Like the lands in this series, in this set is really strong. I have a really good feeling about these lands. Search your library for or any equipment, reveal them, put it in your hand, shuffle your library. Yeah, the lands are really, really strong in this set. Like most of the time, these are just goofy ass, like 2-color tap lands. Like, hats off, they did actually a really good job on like the silver lands. Another cleric. Alright. Lifelink. Dies. He's from mills 3 cards. Okay. God, cleric. Cleric. So many clerics. Ooh. Once again, his beard is braided and he looks like an elven, I'm gonna say it, Viking. But they called it an elf warrior. When it was Viking set, they were like, let's just call them Vikings, but everything else is not going to be a Viking. Just for name's sake, we'll do that. Because when you see it, that's what you're going to think, but it's going to be called something else. That was the battlefield, create a winner. Okay. You know, I'm sorry, it's just, I have a bone to pick with it, because in the past, they've had samurai. They've had ninjas, they've had ninjas, samurais, pirates, they've had pirates, they blatantly have clerics. But yeah, like they have all these different types, and like samurai is like a medieval like warrior. They have Templar knights, you know, like Vikings, that was a thing. Like I don't know why they didn't just go with that. It irks me. Like, if they were to look at their own history of what they've put out there, they'd be like, yeah, we can do this. Why? Well, because we have samurais and ninjas and pirates and fucking clerics and knights and everything else. Like, I don't get it. Giant, silver. Yeah! But now these are the basic ones. Okay. Damn, they weren't heavy into lands. Okay. Choose a color. Okay. That's kind of cool. I like the art on them too. The lands, once again, they did really good on the lands. This guy reminds me of that frost creature from Empire Strikes Back. Freezes Luke to the ceiling. Hey, there's good old Tabby. Add 2 mana, being 1 color. All colors from the sign of the spell, like creature or enchantment spells. Creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. For 3. It's a good mana ramp, and it's okay if you have like an alpha swing, like a lot of tokens. Like, oh, that's actually pretty good for a basic. Oh, here we go. Here we go again. Here's another quote-unquote god. As long as you control 3 or more legendaries. Okay, so this would go into like a legendary brew of some sort. The top 6 cards of your library, remove a legendary from amongst them, put it in your hand. Definitely a legendary heavy build. I have a player in my EDH group that has a legendary deck, and this would definitely be going into it. Like, it's already said legendary twice, not including its name. That's 3 times. Flip it over 4 times. 4 legendary on 1 card. Look at the top 6 of the library. Yeah, put it into your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your library in random order. 2 cost artifact. Enters a battlefield. Choose a creature type. Legendary. Is legendary creature type? That's kind of a toughie. Tap green. Add this to. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, that's cool. So, that again, that again, that again. Oh, here we go. Enters the battlefield. 2 target creatures get +1/+0 and indestructible until end of turn, but it costs 5. It looks like a giant undead zombie Viking. I mean, sorry, berserker. I mean, Vikings did have berserkers. I'll give them that. Because they would drink like a mushroom mead. They would make it out of mushrooms and like, I don't know, like spit or piss into it or something and then pass it around and it'd get them all fucking crazy and then they go into battle and just start going crazy. Oh. Divine Gambit. Target artifact or creature or enchantment any opponent controls, the player puts a permanent card from their hand onto the battle. That's a terrible card. That is a terrible card. That shouldn't even be silver. That's a terrible card. Ooh. Oh, that would be so good in a Heliod EDH. That's actually a really good card for a health gain deck. That's really good. Okay. Draw a card for 4. Foretell 2. Foretell 4. Vigilance. Ugh. Colossal Plow. Okay. I'm not gonna say it. That looks like a demonic V word. It was a berserker. I guess that was her scapegoat. They're like, we can't have Vikings, but we can have berserkers. Alright. Another cleric, a lifelink, cross troll that. Wait, what do you do? Okay. That's pretty cool. I like the art. They're actually really good encapsulating like the snow around them and making it look like super cold. It's actually pretty cool. Oh, here we go. 1/1 counter on each creature. Okay. Fall of the Imposter. Exile creature with greatest power amongst creatures opponent controls. Huh. Alright. Whoa. Waking of the Trolls. Oh, it's the trolls! Let's see here. Pay 6 to destroy target land. pay 6 to put target creature, no, target land card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under control. So, like a demolish and a return land from your graveyard. I'm still seeing, like, you have to pay 6 for this, though. So it's got to have a really good payoff. Choose target opponent. If they control fewer lands than you, create a number of 4/4 green troll warrior creature tokens with trample equal to the difference. Okay, so that's why they did it that way. So you take somebody down land, increase their land. But for 6, that's just... Like in Brawl, you might get 4 of them, 3 of them, something like that. But in EDH, you'll probably, once again, get maybe 2 or 3. Like, good job, you blew up one of their lands, and you got a land back, and it's probably, like, some fetching, but... For 6? I don't know. Their game. They can build it however they want. Dice your creature for power 6 or greater. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. That's 5. Alright, that makes sense. This would be really good in like a birthing pod deck. Because you would search for 6 and then search for another 6. You can get 2 6s off of 1/5 dying. That'd be really cool. That's pretty brutal. I love the art on these lands though. Like, that is just epic. Cast a creature, snow is cast. Enters the battlefield with additional 1/1 counter. Alright, well, that's pretty good. Yes, I got a squirrel. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. See, this is Squirrel God right here to me. This is a Squirrel God. He's indestructible and he's legendary. Can't be counter. We're just gonna attach combat if able. This creature, whenever creature control dies, combat damage to a player. Oh, whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Yeah, this is that squirrel that would go up and down the world tree and deliver messages to, like, everyone in between. He's like the Viking equivalent of Hermes. That's really fucking cool. That's awesome. That's like the first card I'm actually stoked about. I hate to say it, that's the first card I'm stoked about. Is a squirrel. in a demon rogue. Yeah, that's kind of it so far. I got these packs because they cost me absolutely nothing. Like, between my gems and my gold, I was like, fine, I'll liquidate 15,000 gold, get some packs. Yeah, I'll spend like 1,200 gems, get 6 more packs, done. Like, that's my virtual pack opening. I'm not doing a season pass, I'm not buying a bundle. Like, they kind of shot themselves in the foot on this one, in my opinion. Like, I like the art on these cards. They knocked it out of the park. Destroy a creature, planeswalker opponent controls. That was dealt damage this turn for 4. And it has flash. That's pretty cool. And it also has foretell, which will be a cool mechanic to look at. Alright. But no, they just did a few things I didn't agree with on this set that I was like, yeah guys, you're fucking up. Like, get your shit together, focus on making a good fantasy game, stop. I'll be nice about it. Pandering. Oh, it was the Loki wolf. It was the, I forgot to even look at the gold card. It's the badass wolf that does stuff. It costs 3 and exiles a whole bunch of shit. Oh, okay. Glittering Frost. Once again, amazing art. Land of Snow, whenever chance. This is gonna look amazing foiled out. Can't last, tap for mana, okay. There's a battlefield, tap target effects. Yeah, it doesn't untap. Okay, that's alright. Yeah! Give me them cool lands. Oh. They reprinted Village Rites, and it's even more brutal than the last time. The cannibalistic people are now actually doing their rites. Huh. Huh. Wow. That dwarf, quote-unquote, berserker looks an awful like... Even has a Viking vote behind it. Sweet mother of God. Okay. Dual strike. Yep. Oh. God of Death. Legendary creature god. In your upkeep, exile 2 cards from your graveyard. If you can't sacrifice them and draw a card. I don't like it. I like the art. I don't like exiling 2 cards from the graveyard unless you have 0 interaction with your graveyard. In your upkeep, mill a card. Exile creature from your graveyard, draw a card. Yeah, I don't like it. I just not a fan of it. What do? Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, gain 2 life or tell. Yeah, cycling decks would like that. Looks an awful lot like a... I won't say it. Oh, here we go. Create a tokenless copy of creature you control except enters the battlefield, had additional 1/1 counter on it. That's pretty powerful for a uncommon land. Like, that's pretty fucking cool. Once again, amazing art. Okay. Hey, zombie cleric's back. Woo! Here we go. You sacrifice a creature you do, it deals 3 damage. Okay. Fair, discards a card. Okay. Alright. So you sacrifice a creature that you feel meh about or just really like and you want to have it have another come into the battlefield trigger again. It deals 3 damage to any target, so you hit a planeswalker, a player, whatever, and then everyone's going to discard a card, so you're going to then pitch that really expensive thing that you can't cast from your hand. And then return creature card from... Oh, it's only from your graveyard. Oh, god damn it. If it said any graveyard, that's a whole different story, because then all of a sudden this part 2... makes it a lot more pungent. God, that motherfucker! Oh, nice. Deals 3 damage there. That player discards a card. That's pretty powerful effect. That's pretty good. Pegasus, oh, Raven form. That's cool. Hmm. Hmm. Are you fucking serious? Are you... I like it. I actually have a card draw deck that would really like to have a land like this in there, so that's pretty cool. Oh, enters battlefield, gain 4 life, that's cool. Oh. Hello. Valkyrie. Angel Cleric, 2/4 for 3. That's pretty good stats considering also has flying. Whenever another angel or cleric enters a battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. That's solid. As long as you have at least 7 or more life, your starting total creatures control. Oh. She'd pair really well with that 1/1 that makes 4/4 angels if you have 7 more life. Like, that's beautiful synergy. Holy shit. Let's see. Yep. Okay. P2. Actually, blah blah blah. Yep. That's a better Ranger's Guile. That's solid. It's so sad that I'm more excited about like the uncommon lands, the lands, and the basics and whatnot than like a lot of the golds. The most exciting gold I've seen so far was the squirrel. Why does this guy have a horn in his head? That's my first impression of this card. Like, what? Alright. Yeah. That's alright. And he has haste, so that's good. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Huh. So pay 2, exile a creature from your graveyard, and you get a 3/2. That's... Huh. Alright. Down to the final 2. Okay, Scent the Worthy. Choose a creature you control. Until your next turn, all damage that would be dealt to creatures you control is dealt to that creature instead. So you just choose your indestructible squirrel, and it's like, haha. Next 2 turns, you're gonna be fighting an indestructible squirrel. That's cool. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a flying counter on it. That creature is an angel warrior in addition to its other types. Okay. Really happy about that. The fish is this. Whenever another non-token elf enters or berserker enters a battlefield, or whenever another non-token elf or berserker you control dies, you draw a card, gain life. Oh, this is just like the Midnight guy. They had like a 3/2 zombie knight that did roughly the same thing, but it was any creature. This is specifically for elves or berserkers. So if you're not playing with elves or berserkers, this thing is shit. Good job, Wizards. Up. Up. Yup. Up. Oh, snow. I'm not gonna say it. They're on a... don't say it. Okay. Choose a creature type. Up to 2 creatures from your graveyard to the battlefield. If the spell was untold, return all creatures of that type from your graveyard to the battlefield. I, like a dumbass, would probably say Vikings and then get nothing. I'm sorry. Okay, well, that was interesting. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Thanks for sticking around, watching me crack open these packs. I'm learning the set, well, yeah, like, I saw some of the previews. I saw the squirrel, and I was, like, really hoping to pull the squirrel. I got the squirrel. I know on here it doesn't really matter for much, because anything you really want, you just crack on your, random mythics or random rares and just get it. But as a nice, like, intro into the set and kind of first impressions, I'd give this set like a 5 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10. I don't know. The gods aren't indestructible, the creatures are very narrow. It's the most metal Viking set, but I didn't see a single, like, metal card. Like the most brutal. You hear metal and you think brutal. I'm thinking like a reprint of, like, Wormcoil Engine, or, like, I don't know, a Batter Skull that looks like a Viking ship, Like, that would be pretty metal. That would be pretty Viking. But, like, all the gods can be easily killed. They're not indestructible. They don't have really any, like, reoccurrence. Like, I don't know. Yeah, but, I mean, overall, I'm happy with my pulls. I mean, I could get more packs, but I'll probably just end up doing my dailies and weeklies and just building up gold and getting packs that way. I'm not really, like I said, too hot on this set. I still want to give it a fair chance, because if you're going to talk shit about something, you should at least dive in and be like, well, is there actually proof in the pudding? But, yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the content. This is Nerd Rabbit, signing out.